Kaizer Chiefs have signed Fiacre Ntwari from TS Galaxy. Is he any good? Well, we are going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the plans that Kaizer Chiefs have for this transfer window, the three main players that they want to sign, who they want to sign. So, let's talk about that. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pilo, I am your host. And this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. Please do subscribe to the channel so that we grow it. That's the whole point now, isn't it? And it's free. Just click. Yes, so Fiacre Ntwari, a Rwandan goalkeeper. Ne? Now, 13 clean sheets from 35 games with TS Galaxy. Someone is going to ring the alarm bells and say, yeah, no. That's not good at all. Why is he conceding 29 goals? Because he did concede 29 goals in 35 matches. But here's the thing. Steve Kompela said this. Stats are like a mini-skits. They don't show everything because here's why Kaizer Chiefs are actually signing the goalkeeper, because it's not necessarily just about his shot-stopping ability, which he's capable of doing, like one evidence to prove that he's a really good goalkeeper. Remember that game that Bafana played against Rwanda? Did you see the saves that he was making in that game? I'm just making that as an example because I know that some people don't watch TS Galaxy, but there was that game. He's the #1 goalkeeper in his country for a reason. But I see the shot stopping. Peterson can shot stop, can stop the shots. Yeah, I'm weird today. But one thing that Ntwari also does well, that our goalkeepers that we have, which is Peterson and Ubvuma, don't do particularly well, is his ability on the ball. Because we know Ubvuma will shot stop to a point and then positioning him shy. But we know that it's just not good at all when it comes to playing the ball from the back. He panics, he wants to kick the ball long, or he doesn't know what to do with the ball. We just lost to Kune. Well, not lost, but they are making him retire because they're not giving him a new contract. So we literally don't have a keeper who's comfortable on the ball. So Ntwari comes in. He is good enough as a goalkeeper, maybe as good as them, like in shot stopping or slightly better. But we know for sure that playing out from the back, that's his game. He knows how to do it. Now, if you have a goalkeeper like that, that means we are now going to be able to have an extra man helping us build from the back. And we won't need to play that double pivot system sometimes, because sometimes coaches and teams play that double pivot system because they want to help assist in the build-up. So you have two players in midfield who are going to drop and try to help in building up from the back. But if you have a ball-playing goalkeeper, now you are solving a problem because he's going to be able to play with the defenders. Problem solved, right? Yes. So I think that he has two things that he can do. He's sure going to come in and provide a lot of, provide a lot of competition for the other goalkeepers, but at the same time, he can just be the outright starter. And I will accept that because, I mean, we know that this is a foreign sport that he took as a Rwandan. So for them to go and sign a goalkeeper who's a foreigner, that means they calculated and they were like, yeah, we definitely do need him. Otherwise, they were just going to stick with the goalkeepers that they had. And this is was not just reported by Unplayable last night. Also, earlier this morning, we saw Ufa Post reporting it. So it's definitely happening. Speaking of things that are happening, so Chiefs had planned, according to Lawrence, with Disky Times, had planned to sign 3 players, 3 positions. That's a goalkeeper, a left back, and a striker. And the first one, which was a left back, has happened in Usem, right? The left back. And with Usem, we know he's sorted. He's with the team. And the second one, the goalkeeper, they just signed the goalkeeper. Now they are left with a striker. Now, that's where problems come in. Because with a striker, it seems like a battle that we can't win. Let me explain what I mean by that. Okay, so Unabi was reported to want 2 strikers. Well, one striker, either this or that striker. This striker is Fistin Maele, and the team yake Pyramids, he has scored 15 goals and assisted 5 times in the 35 games that he has played. That's a very good conversion. He's the best striker in Egypt currently. Not coming to Chiefs because They want 20 million, 22 million. Well, we're going to get 22 million. That's not going to happen. And then there is the second one, the light. I don't know why I didn't go to studio. I was lazy. The second one is Dumisang Orebonye, right? So Orebonye is playing for Esfa, and someone, I forgot who, corrected me on this, and because I checked when his contract is expiring, and I read on the newspaper and they lied. But his contract is not he's not a free agent right now. His contract is ending in 2026. He joined ASFAR in January, signed by Nasreddin Nabi from Algeria, from a team in Algeria. His contract is running until 2026. Now, that situation, for one, is that he's wanted by Nabi, but if we're being honest, his numbers are not convincing. But then again, Nabi wants him, which might mean it's that whole situation that I said earlier on in the video of stats not revealing everything, because I don't know the guy. I've not watched the guy play, so I cannot just conclude that he's a horrible striker based on his numbers. I mean, look at Ranga and look at his numbers from this season. It's easy to look at those numbers and say, this is a horrible striker. It's easy to look at the numbers of Dupree and say, this is a bad striker, right? But right now, the biggest problem, there will seem to be a problem for Orebonye, is one, the fact that he still has 2 years in his contract. And number two, I don't like what he said. This is what he said. He said that, yeah, I will only leave this team if the money is good in South Africa. That's a horrible motivation, because that means if that guy, I don't think AS Safari is paying him 50,000 or 100,000, maybe 300,000. That means the Chiefs would have to fork out like 400, 500, 600,000 for a player who is 28 and his numbers are not that great, and he's going to take a foreign sport. He's just, to me, a risky investment. Yes, I know I sound like a hypocrite right now because I said numbers are like a miniskirt, but at the end of the day, it scares me to say we're going to tie ourselves to that player, because clearly in his thing that he was saying, or that he's saying he's 28 and he doesn't just want to play until he's 40 because he did not make a lot of money earlier on in his career. So now he wants to come to Kaizer Chiefs to make a lot of money before he retires, and that means he's not going to take a 2-year contract with an option to extend. He's likely going to say, give me 3 years with an option to extend, for his own safety, because he wants the money to be good. He wants to secure himself after he retires from football. So to me, a player with those kind of motivations, we've seen it too many times with people coming to Kaizer Chiefs and basically screwing us over. So I am thanks. Now, who are the other options? People are going to say, first of all, go for Urenas. And I'm going to tell you, Urenas was the striker with second most goals last season, 15 goals. And then number one was Mabasa with 15 goals, who are not going to buy, obviously. So I also don't see that happening. He's going to be too expensive for Chiefs. Besides, we have other business with Stellenbosch wanting that left back. So I don't know about a striker, which leaves me with the question, who in South Africa can Kaizer Chiefs get who's going to be another striker? Because clearly they are following this thing that they prioritize. Goalkeeper, left back, now striker. Lababanye omkwana, kuthiwa they are wanted, police. Put a chill pill on that one. They are not like urgently wanted. The main thing, or the main position, left back, goalkeeper, and striker. Which striker do you want to see at Kaizer Chiefs? Do let me know down in the comment section below, and go check out this video where I analyze the game of Orlando Pirates and Wayne Rooney's Plymouth Argyle. There are some tactics that might worry you as a Kaizer Chiefs fan for Orlando Pirates, so go check that out and watch this video that YouTube thinks you might like. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals Pelumo.